Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So, Michigan plays Washington in Ann Arbor, 8 o'clock Saturday night on ABC. Now, I'm just going to run over some of their stats and then I'm going to get into it. So, their quarterback is Dylan Morris. He was 27 of 46. He had 3 picks, and he didn't play well. He had 226 yards, 3 picks, got sacked like 3 times. Richard Newton, that's their starting running back. He had 17 carries, 62 yards, 3.6 yards a carry. Their leading receiver was Cade Auden. I think I'm saying that right. He had 6 receptions for 82 yards. Okay. Now, me watching some of Washington's game over and seeing some of the highlights and stuff like that, the thing that I noticed was, one, their quarterback, he struggles reading the zone. He struggled reading their zones, locked on the receivers too much, threw 3 picks. Also, I noticed their offensive line struggled picking up the blitz. So, you watching that film, those are things you're going to want to go to. This point blank. Also, they only sacked Montana's quarterback once. Now, I know people are saying, why are we even talking about this? They lost to Montana. Them losing to Montana means nothing for them playing us this week. It means nothing. Because they're going to come out and still, let's get back on the right track. Let's go beat Michigan in the big house. So, you can't take anyone for granted. That's how you get beat, taking teams for granted. So, Michigan needs to come out and not be feeling themselves. And it's similar to last year. We were feeling ourselves after Minnesota. And then we played Michigan State, and we looking like, what's going on? So, let last year be a lesson for the team. Can't take nobody for granted. So, Washington, you have to be on their toes. They got Giles Jackson on the team. You know he's gonna want to make a point to show up and show out on us. So it's just crucial that Michigan is taking Washington seriously, even though they lost to Montana. Now on offense, what we want to do, this is what I'm gonna go over what I think we're going to do, and then what we should do, probably. Okay. So, Harbaugh's running the team, so we're going to try to run the ball. Like, we're going to try to run it. Of course, we're going to try to run it. Now, whether we can run it well or not is the question. But I see us trying to get it to Blake early. I feel like this year is going to be a big year for Blake Corum. He's a beast. I've been saying this since he signed. So they're gonna try to get to him. I feel like that's their go-to guy on offense. I think they're gonna try to get it to him any way possible. So I'm looking for them to get it to him early, but also we need to stretch the field. And the thing about this, and people like to say, you're not gonna show too much because you're saving plays, and I hate to hear saving plays. Just like somebody said Washington was saving plays. Were they? Saving plays is never a good idea for me, but for this, Michigan needs to get Cade. Let him throw the ball. Let him get his feet under him like he needs to. Because this is his offense. And there's always a time when you won't be able to run the ball. And you need your quarterback to win games for you. I don't care how good your running game is. You're going to always have a team that can stop it, and your quarterback is going to have to win the game. So, that's just the thing. And not only that, when you can't run the ball, this is when Gaddis has to show he knows how to how to make a running game a glorified running game. And what I mean by that's screens, short little passes, quick screens, short passes, reverses, things like that, to manufacture a running game. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to run the ball on them consistently. The offensive line was here and there last week to me, even though we ran for so many yards, but a lot of that came on reverses. So, but one thing I will say about last week, the reverses, I like the reverses in the eye candy that they gave, that they put out there. You always want to keep that jet sweep coming. If you run the jet sweep and you have this stuff in your offense, you want to consistently bring that guy on a jet sweep. Even if you're running it up the middle, you bring that jet sweep because the defense has to respect it. The defense has to respect it every time. The time they don't respect it, that's when you light them up. So it's crucial to bring that jet sweep. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Give it to them. Don't give it to them. Fake it. Pass it to them. But you have it creates the defense to hesitate. It creates them to hesitate. So I like what I saw out of that, and they need to consistently do that. If you running plays like that anyway, so you might as well bring that jet sweep. Keep bringing it. But I like that's one thing I did like what I saw from them. But for our defense, we just need to run zones. I suspect to see a lot of zones still. And their running back, he looks capable. Now their running game, their run blocking wasn't that good to me. Of course, I mean, he was getting 3.6 yards a carry, but he's capable. They got some capable backs. So if they can create some rushing lanes, these dudes will punish you. So it's crucial for the D-line when we're not in the 3-4, it's crucial for Mozzie and those boys to create pressure and run stop. Wreak havoc in the middle. Wreak havoc. And I see them bringing guys in. I'm sure they're still trying to see who's, because you got practice players, then you got dudes that's going to beast in the game. So they were bringing in guys and trying to see, you want to see who's going to, some people play better when the lights are on. It's just what it is. So you have to figure that stuff out, especially with a new defense, new defensive coaches. You got to see what these dudes can do in game. But besides that, let's see, run zones and the blitz. Now, if we can get pressure with 4, rush 4 and drop 8, I'm cool with that because he already struggles with that. But if we can't, which I suspect we will be able to get pressure with 4 sometimes, because what I saw from Aiden, I like that. I like that. And this is what I was talking about on my other videos, talking about get better. I like that. You ranked the 13th prospect in the draft, Mel Kiper. That's what he has Aiden ranked as. That means you're one of the best players in college football. That's what you're projected to be. So go out and show it. I don't care. It was just against Western Michigan. I don't care. If you the stud, you're supposed to show up every game. You playing against somebody with lesser talent? Okay, I'm about to dominate you. Blocked a kick. Multiple hurries on the quarterback. Strip sack. That's doing his job. That's showing up and showing that he's that dude. And I believe he's going to continue it. I love to see that. That's what I like to see. You that dude, show it. Show it. It don't matter who you play. So I love that out of Aiden. Love that. But let's see. Dax, they were switching Dax Hill at corner and stuff. I thought Dax would have been the safety, but it looks like RJ, was it Moden? They got him at the other safety a lot with Brad Hawkins. That's a good move. If you're going to play him at corner, let him be at corner. He's not really a safety if you just look at his body. He's built more like a corner. So let him play corner. I like that move. You know what I'm saying? If you got another safety that you trust and it looks like they do, let him play corner. So I like that. But as far as the defense, I think our scheme is setting up to maybe probably lock Washington down. Hopefully. Now you never know. They might come out and have their stuff right. But what I'm seeing, we should be able to handle them. Now, will the offense click? We have to wait and see, because the offensive line is still questionable to me. They didn't prove much to me with the offensive line last week against Western. So we'll see what they do against better competition. But I expect Washington to try to get it to Giles. They tried to get it to him against Montana, and Montana was kind of looking for him. They were looking for Giles. They flipped him on his head once, but they were trying to get it to him on reverses, things like that, and Montana was on him. They were on his head. So I know they're going to try to get it to him this week because this is his former team. Of course they're going to try to. But that's what I got for this one, y'all. This game will have me nervous for the first few quarters, only because when a team loses to a FCS team, you don't know if they're going to come back and still be licking their wounds the next week, or they going to be trying to prove a point that team that lost last week, that's not us. That's not us. When it might be them. It might be them. You know what I'm saying? But we'll find out. You know what I'm saying? But that's why this type of game has us worried, because when a team makes mistakes like that, 3 picks and stuff like that, it gives the coaching staff a lot to work on and a lot to let the players know that we're feeling themselves and stuff. Like, nah, you got a lot to work on and it's time to get better. So let's fix these mistakes and let's get back to playing fundamentally sound football. So that's the only thing that worries me when we play a team that loses to a deep underdog, you know. But same thing like any game. We want to get up early, make them lose confidence to where they're like, okay, we're just not good. It wasn't just we had a bad game. We're just not that good. We're just not that good. So that's all I got for this one, y'all. And well, I guess I could touch on this too real quick. Somebody asked me what the way Ohio State got down against Minnesota, the way they didn't panic and they came back like it was nothing and they didn't panic. What's the difference? The difference is belief, confidence, belief, and great coaching. You see Ohio State has great coaching and they have players that aren't used to losing. When you're not used to losing, you get down and it's like, okay, you punched me in the mouth. You punched me in the mouth. Got my mouth bleeding a little bit too. Okay. And then they start getting technical. It's called being a tactician, I like to say. Okay. I see it. I see you coming with the jab. Okay. Let me counter with this hook. But their quarterback, C.J. Stroud, he was nervous. From what I saw, he was scared to make tight throws. But this is where coaching comes in. You could see that he was nervous and didn't want to make those tight throws. So what do? They do play action, roll out, You got Olave and Garrett Wilson coming all the way across the field. These dudes are wide open on these plays. This is an easy pitch and catch. That's coaching. Wide open. Get it to freaking nature. Touchdown. 5 seconds. 5-6 seconds. Touchdowns. And then on defense, they trust their defense. We gonna make a play. Don't worry. Y'all handle y'all business. We gonna handle ours. We gonna make a play over here too. Strip sack, scoop, score. Just that fast. It's just confidence and trusting that we're that good. Like when you've won so many games like that, there's trust and belief that you can come back on anybody and you know we're that good. Yeah, we're that good. We down 10? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's make a play. Let's get the ball back. Matter of fact, don't get it back. Let's go on, scoop and score. 6 points. That fast. So that's the big thing. When there's a play to be made, they make it and they make the most of the play. You see Olave, he catches the pass. He's tiptoeing on the sideline. He ain't trying to go out of bounds or nothing. He tiptoeing that sideline, making sweet moves. Boy, it's nasty. You see Harrison coming around the edge. He ain't trying to just make the sack. He's going for the ball. Strip sack. Big Daddy like, woohoo, what's this? See ya. 6 points that fast. It's about making plays. And that's what I liked about when I saw Aiden get that strip sack. Yeah, he could have just lit up the quarterback. But the fact that he had the wherewithal, the knowledge, okay, let me knock that ball. I don't have to go for just the sack. I want the ball. I wish Aiden would have just realized, like, he probably could have just took the ball from him. Like, I don't even go for the sack. Just took it from him. But their players do that consistently. If they have a chance to get a strip sack or something, they gonna strip that ball. They not going for the big hit. They going for the ball. And if they can do both, they gonna do both. But they going for the ball first. And that's just what they do. You can tell they're well coached. And they have great coaching. So when they get down, their coach is calm and he knows they can come back because he's going to scheme plays for them to come back. Oh, my quarterback is nervous. He don't want to make certain throws. I'm not going to bench him. Guess what? I'm going to create easy throws with big play capabilities. He ain't just dinking and dunking and throwing screens. He's scheming up plays. These dudes were wide open, like 10, 15 yards between them and the next player, the defender. That's coaching. So you want to know the difference? That's the difference. Great offensive mind coaching, confidence in your players, and your players confident in themselves. You got all that, you're going to have a great team. So that's all I got for this one. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.